Acknowledgements. In producing the Book of Galactic Light, I have been supported by many, many, many beings, both human, terrestrial, extraterrestrial, extra-dimensional, angelic, celestial, whatever. And I would like to take a moment now to acknowledge the gift of their presence and to say thank you. I'd love to start by acknowledging my family, my wife, my son, and our soon-to-be baby for their presence in my life, because they are the ground and one of the motivations for me engaging in this work. Really, their presence in my life enables me to engage in this material and this path of discovery, this path of channeling, this path of scrying, whatever this is. They enable me to do that because they help me embody peace, love, and unity consciousness every single day. They've given me a lot of support and kindness as I have worked with a lot of the concepts, a lot of the experience. They are kindly gives me space and accommodate me as I engage in these recordings and things like that. Their love and joy really inspires me to do this work. So thank you. I would like to acknowledge all of the really wise women who have provided support, healing, guidance, training in these matters. So particularly Candace from Beyond Quantum Healing, who put forward that modality in her work with Dolores Cannon. So she came and participated in the John D study group. I would like to acknowledge Sonia Wilder, who exchanged 2 hypnosis sessions with me and provided the hypnotic regression to the John D lifetime and helped me make sense of all of this. I want to acknowledge Teresa Morena, who was my mentor in core shamanism and who did work with me regarding the infection in my arm that arose after I visited John Dee's magic mirror, and she helped me work with that energetically, both closing down those portals and opening them up again. I want to acknowledge Isa from the Depth Hypnosis Association, the Foundation of the Sacred Stream, who provided training in depth hypnosis for me. I want to acknowledge Dolores Cannon for the quantum hypnosis and quantum healing modality that she put forward, and her presence actually through both Candace and Sonia in my life. I want to acknowledge all my CE5 friends, and so that includes Dan Berg, who I worked with and has provided incredible experiences both in the CE5 work and also for trusting me as a hypnotist. That engagement really taught me what ET contact was about and how to work with people. So thank you. I want to acknowledge Costa Macris for his frequency of love and unity consciousness, and as an example for making contact. I want to acknowledge Mark Sims for popularizing the radio contact methodology and for bringing together many people that I've been interacting with since the Making Contact Convergence. Jimmy Blanchett for putting together the radio contact methodology that I've used in this working, right? And I want to acknowledge as well Greg Heller, who I work with on web projects related to CE5. His presence and kindness and example has really helped me ground in the frequencies of belief and possibility. And then specifically, I want to acknowledge Zenka Caro for working with me on the light net, and for believing in me, my vision, and supporting me in that way. It's such a beautiful collaboration, so thank you. I'd love to acknowledge all the scholars and people who have worked with the John Dee material, the Edward Kelly material, these things that have gone before and really have created a space in which I can do this work and engage. And specifically, I want to acknowledge Dan Winter, who spoke with me for several hours about these experiences and about John Dee past life memories and about parasitic ETs. His example really in terms of coming back to the experience and source of bliss in life is a very potent example. I want to acknowledge the work of Alan Green, who decoded many of the aspects, right, in the Shakespeare sonnets or the John Dee material. And some of that work really helped me see, right, mathematically that it all points to unity, really, and that mathematical, geometric pointing to unity in the physical world, in the proportions of the Great Pyramids and in the works of Dee and Shakespeare really helped me go, oh, it is all one. It truly is all one. So, the work of Jason Louvre, actually through magic.me, has helped me engage with some of the ritual or ceremonial magical aspects, as well as the example of bringing in Buddhism and bridging that work. I want to acknowledge also Ignakian.today and Cliff, who has worked with this and it really did. I had a brief interaction with him about this material, and it was very kind and very very much helpful for me to understand that who these beings are that we might be interacting with. Next, I would love to acknowledge the John Dee study group. These are people who responded to my call to say, hey, this is an interesting subject matter. I would love to study it. At that time, I was pretty sure I was going to go ahead with this ritual, but I knew I needed to understand this material in a different way. They really came through and helped me and were sort of journeyers on the path with me in engaging with this material. And a lot of our work together really convinced me that this path and that this working was very important and worthwhile to do. So thank you. Next, I want to acknowledge my dream work and hypnosis clients. So without them, right, I would not be doing this work, actually. I engage with them. We are co-participants. It is co-participatory experiences. I'm grateful for their trust in me, in guiding their hypnotic or dream experiences. I'm grateful for their courage and work in encountering their experiences and then bringing it forward into the world. And their example really inspires me to do this work, right? And it challenges me to share all this material is because they have shared so much with me. So thank you. I want to acknowledge the nature beings, the elementals, the spirits, the ancestors who have supported this work. And it really is truly the case. And then that they are here now helping us, that they want us to engage with them. So acknowledging the extra-terrestrial or extra-dimensional beings too, who have guided this work, right? Who are something like space Buddhas, right? Something like enlightened beings from other planets who are here now to be of service, right? So thank you for being of service. And I would love to, and definitely need to, acknowledge the contribution of the angels, those celestial beings who really showed up in this work and guided the vision, guided the ritual, and who provide this information and things like that. They asked me specifically through dreams to acknowledge their presence, acknowledge their contributions. I didn't write this stuff. I made it up insofar that imagination is one of the modes of operation of hypnosis, of channeling and dream, but I didn't actually make it up in the way that I might make up a fiction story. They guided me. They helped me. So thank you. Thank you. And I'm remembering now that I would love to acknowledge the Rama group. So Rama Mission is all about bringing in contact in a way that is supportive to the development of humanity, and has helped me prepare the way for this sort of practice. And so, yeah, I'd love to just conclude by saying once again, thank you to my family. And this work has really shown me that all these beings I've mentioned, you included, are my family. So thank you. There's so much love. Thank you.